This graphic shows a stark reality. If you wake up believing your body has just drained its own physical strength overnight, you are far from alone. 9 out of 10 people operate under that exact same assumption, and the physical symptoms they experience are heavy. Waking up feeling completely depleted, struggling to find the energy to get out of bed, and carrying a lingering sense of lost confidence throughout the day. To the person sitting on the edge of the bed, that exhaustion is an undeniable reality, but the mechanism actually causing that heavy fatigue is completely misunderstood. The truth is, that sudden drop in strength has absolutely zero connection to your biology. It isn't a disease, and your physical power hasn't gone anywhere. Your body isn't failing or breaking down. Instead, a pervasive cultural myth has conditioned the nervous system to misinterpret a normal biological function as an injury, triggering a defensive state of exhaustion. The reproductive system functions as an automated background maintenance program. The body continuously generates new cells, inevitably creating a localized surplus. Releasing this excess is a standard biological function, simply returning the circuit to a balanced resting state, not a symptom of illness. This automated release does not tap into your vital resources or drain your core energy reserves. This dual-line graph tracks nightfall frequency on the bottom against testosterone levels and physical strength on the side. As you can see, the trend lines remain completely flat. The scientific consensus is clear. There is zero negative impact on hormone production or muscle capacity. From a strictly biological and mechanical standpoint, the concept of losing power is a statistically disproven myth. The internal systems are working flawlessly. Since physical data shows no biological depletion, the investigation moves upward, along the spinal cord into the command center where sensations are interpreted, the brain. This brings us to the psychological effect. It occurs when a deeply held cultural belief actively overwrites the physical reality of a healthy body. Because you've been told this process drains your strength, your brain processes that false expectation as a directive, looking for signs of weakness that aren't actually there. Falsely believing the body is compromised, the brain reacts. It sends downward signals instructing your systems to artificially lower energy output. This overthinking creates a closed loop. Worry triggers low energy, which reinforces the worry, sustaining a persistent state of fatigue. The exhaustion you feel is a real physiological response, but it is generated by the mind. Your brain is literally convincing your body it is weak. Breaking this cycle requires replacing the cultural myth with the anatomical facts you have just seen. To clear the fatigue, you must first clear the belief. The first actionable step is immediate. The next time this biological event occurs, you must consciously refuse to engage in the cycle of overthinking. Redirecting the brain's attention is the second step. Establishing a consistent daily routine provides the mind with concrete objectives, leaving less room for reflexive overthinking that fuels the anxiety loop. By shifting your primary focus toward active physical goals and mental health, you give your nervous system a new set of data to process. As the brain stops sending those false alarms of injury, the manufactured fatigue begins to recede, allowing your physical state to align with actual health. Your baseline energy and natural confidence will return as your brain ceases its active suppression of your system's energy levels. Going forward, recognize these future occurrences for what they are: clear proof that you have a healthy, fully functioning body, rather than a reason to panic. Mastering your physical energy starts by mastering your beliefs. When you remove the psychological filter of weakness, you finally experience the reality of normal health. If you want more content that uses scientific truth to dismantle common biological myths, make sure to subscribe to the channel.